y'all ready for some pictures of my cat? Yeah. All right, here we go. So my talk is called I'm Damn Creative and So Can You. I hope this microphone will go. Okay. So let's start with a question that I get asked occasionally. I'm a digital asset manager. I'm not a writer or an editor or a designer. So they'll ask me, don't you want a job that's more creative? And to those people, I say, I'm damn creative. At the museum, we spend a lot of time around these great works of art, and it's easy to lose sight of everyday creativity in our lives. So it's important to remember that creativity isn't just for masterpieces. It's also like this dumb thing my friends and I made here. So we do creative things all the time. Creativity is problem solving, it's generative. It's when you take what you're given and produce something new. So in this presentation, let's stop and think about those smaller creative moments while the slide changes. Creative writing isn't just fiction. I write in dozens of genres for every rhetorical situation. Much of what I do is about sending the right email to the right person at the right time. And in any job, really, you're tailoring your words to your audience. For example, we wanted a selfie station in the Benton exhibition, so I wrote a 300-word proposal to Vaga, and I only used the word selfie once. Creative writing. I know that isn't a selfie, by the way. Let's be specific about what a selfie is. Negotiation is an art, and I do it a lot when I'm licensing images. Here are some of my favorite business-to-English translations. For example, did you get a chance to send that image yet? Means, oh my God, seriously, please send me that image right now. I do creative researching with my Google Foo. People will come to me with an image, and that image can be from literally anywhere. And I have to figure out how I can get that asset for them, or what I can offer them as an alternate. Next is information design, which is a huge font of creativity for me, because let's be honest, assets don't arrange themselves. I'm the one that needs the vision to put order to the chaos of the big data world that we live in, and oftentimes this means glorious spreadsheets. There's an art to a good spreadsheet. It should be sortable, the pane should be frozen at the right spot, all this design stuff. And that's before you even consider the information that's in it. Overall, what I'm driving at here is that asset management is a creative expression of how I want others to experience this art. What connections do I want them to see? Just as much as the exhibition designer does this for the public, I'm curating this for internal users. One way to do this is pin-ups, which I love. They're a method for organizing your assets visually with lots of flexibility to explore connections because you move the pieces around physically in space, which is something we did in my MFA class, my revision class too. We post them on the wall. One thing I love about working in museums is that we all have the same overarching goal, to put on good art exhibits. But that doesn't mean we're in lockstep about what that looks like or how to get there, which is why designing work processes is super crucial. It takes a lot of creativity to figure out how to best get everyone from point A to point B together. You have to meld the externalities of the schedule with the personalities and the capacities of the people working on it so that it all comes together in time for the opening. With all these examples, we've seen that creativity happens every day, but maybe you want more. That's okay. So let's talk about some ways that you can get more creativity in your working life. The best advice I ever got about writing was simple: show up. So my advice to you is the same for creative projects. Don't wait for permission, just show up. Like at my sister's wedding dress fitting right here. That's what I was doing. People love museums and they love seeing behind the scenes. So write something for the museum blog, or write an offbeat tour, or if the social media team's doing a hashtag, participate in it. There are lots of options for things you can do. It's easy to get inspired with so many great resources all around us. And it can be simple as making time to go to the galleries or talking about ideas with other creative people at your work. And I hope there are a bunch. Just go to lunch with them, you know. I know I said before that you don't need permission to be creative, but for ideas that need a wider team, don't be afraid to speak up and propose them, because we're lucky to work in institutions where creativity is celebrated. And as always, the worst they can say is no. In conclusion, creativity is problem solving, it's generative, and it is everywhere. So may you find ways to be damn creative in your museum. Thank you, everyone. My name is Claire Blechman. My info is here if you want to talk to me about digital asset management, rights and licensing, or if you know an agent who would like to rep my novel. Thank you.